Hey everybody, this is Rachel at Garden for Cheap, and I have been asked by a good friend of mine, Frugal Farmer, at Frugal Farmer channel, if I would do a collaboration video on water conservation, giving some tips on what I do to conserve water, especially here in my area in Texas where it gets extremely hot, brutal hot, and conserving water is a very important thing, especially when you have a big garden. The first thing, and probably the most important thing, is I mulch. I mulch all my beds. I try to mulch if I have something in the ground, if I have it in buckets. Some things that you see that don't have mulch, either I haven't planted in them yet, or they just haven't sprouted enough for me to know where to put the mulch. Sometimes I'll put the mulch in a way because it will help get the plant to germinate faster. But I always keep mulch. It keeps the ground cooler. It soaks up the water and holds it for the plant. And it really it saves on water quite a bit. Alright, ran out of daylight and battery started going dead, so I had to come in. But we can finish it here. The number 2 thing I do, and I'll leave an ID card on my video, I did it on Ola's. It's basically a terracotta pot that you bury in the ground. I didn't start using them until I had garden beds, but you can do them in regular gardening. Like if you have a tree, you can bury the pot, or a bush or whatever. But you bury the pot up to the top, put a plate or a lid or something on it, and you fill it with water. And as the plant grows, it attaches its roots to the pot and it gets out the water it needs. And even in the hottest part of July and August, I can usually get away with watering those every other day. And you can even put fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, in those, and they're great. They really are. But with the square footage that I have, I just didn't want to spend that much money on terracotta pots, because you have to pull those out of the ground in the winter and then re-clean them and put them in the spring. And I still will use them. But my third thing, something new, and I was hoping to get it done before I did this video, but since I was insanely late, I didn't want to wait any longer, is drip irrigation. And drip irrigation, it saves about 60% of your water bill. You're not using nearly as much water, and the water is going directly to the plant, none of the runoff or the evaporation. I'm not buying a kit, I'm making it myself, and I'll do another video explaining how I designed mine. But that is the third thing that I do to try to help conserve water, especially with the size of the garden I have now. I've got 9 beds just in the little garden space. Well, 10 if you count the little 2-foot by 2-foot bed I built. And I have another one on the side of the house for my hot peppers. So that's 10 in total. And then all my potatoes. Now some of these things I'll still have to water with a watering can or whatnot, but the majority of the beds, or all the beds, will have drip irrigation. So there you go, there you have it. That's my 3 things that I do to help conserve water. If you haven't checked out Frugal Farmer, you should really go do it. I mean, he's an awesome guy. And Frugal Man, I'm sorry it took so long to get this video done, but thank you for inviting me into this collaboration. I hope everybody is safe where you're at in the world. And if you've got any ideas on how to conserve water, leave them in the description or in the comments. And hey, do a video. I challenge you to do a collaboration with us. Anyway, I'll end this video here now so I can get it up. But I just want to say God bless and peace. See you on the next one.